What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that Reborn rich. So we're about to go ahead and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take supporting further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join our TheOtakuFix membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Soonyang. Yeah, but most real estate property in Soonyang is either owned by the country or the city. Really then, what's the point of buying real estate there? Not there. Soonyang in the district of Hyeonwoo is literally one street across from Soonyang. And everything is so cheap there right now, you can buy them at a bargain. As soon as the real estate prices rise in the core parts, those in the surrounding places will also skyrocket. Precisely the document I took a peek at clearly stated Soonyang as this vicinity. So I can't help but think Soonyang is also included. Consider this, Uncle is the mayor, and it's a great chance to win the support from two districts in Mapo and Yunpyeong. He won't let this chance go. I'm positive the new media project will be across. Why are you fucking with this dude, bro? I see. I should buy a little bit of land in Soonyang then. That will yield me a few pocket change. Of course, just make sure you don't get carried away though, because I don't know how much of Soonyang will be included in the project. Dojun, it's best to raise the stakes if the odds are uncertain. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. The continuous spreading result of an event or action likely represents mana across the water. It'll be least affected by the ripple effect, so I'll buy a lot. I'll make some good money, some decent money, and even lose some, but I'll come up overall if I can get as much as I can. Wouldn't that be too risky though? It's okay to take such risk if you have the money to spend. It's a war you can't lose as long as you have enough ammo. I see. That's amazing. Soonyang Jin. Oh, hey. He's like, boy, this dude is simpleton. He's like, this dude is simpleton, bro. If I knew it was going to be this easy, I would have did this a long time ago. Huh? Why are you getting up? I think I'm going to get going now. Why? I'm supposed to see my girlfriend today. Haven't seen her for a while. So, oh. He's like, damn, you got a girl? He's like, I didn't even know. You don't know nothing. That dude's such a simpleton. Do you finally get what father is thinking now? I think you're overreacting to it, although father is old. He probably wanted to give his favorite grandson a nice gift and took him to Gunsan. Cause doesn't matter. It's all about the effect in business. Because Dojun is still young, people will line up to get on your good side now. What will you do? Instead of asking me what I'm going to do, just tell me what is it you want. It's not like you really care about what I want to do anyways. You're here to deliver your message, so get straight to the point. Alright, like I told you before, I want you to remain a good brother to me. Don't just force me to be something that you want me to be, and tell me exactly how I can be a good brother. What if Dojun Dreams is to become the CEO of Soonyang? Are you going to fight against your nephew? If that's the case, I can't be a good brother. I'd rather be a good dad to my son. That's a pipe dream. That's where you come in and convince him not to. I can't be a father that gets in the way of my son's dreams. That's why you should come up with an answer. There can only be one CEO of Soonyang. Fight with our oldest brother. Don't expect Dojun to surrender willingly or even think about taking everything by force. You're a businessman after all. We'll speak about this again after you have a reasonable business offer. That's what I'm talking about, Dad. That's what I'm talking about. He's saying that he doesn't want his son to get involved in the family feud, but still isn't willing to just give everything up just to avoid it. Fine. I will speak to Dojun then. That's probably the first step to solve this complicated problem. I'll be there as well. Would that be okay? Of course. Why don't we have a drink until he comes then? This early? You're like, boy, you drink it's kind of early out here. Like, boy, I'll be like, boy, you really nervous? You drinking this early in the morning? Boy, you crazy. I'm home. I didn't know you were here, Uncle. Dude, I heard you didn't come home last night. You already spending nights out at that age. One person at a time. First, the oldest sends his son to speak with me, and now the second. I know. Have a seat. Let your uncle pour you a glass. And you gonna try to get you drunk, fam? Dojun. Yeah. Do you desperately wish to become the CEO of Soonyang to the point where you're willing to skip an entire generation? Just right out with it, huh? I appreciate it. He right out with the shits. He ain't, beating around the bush. He knows why he here. It's okay, Dojun. Isn't immature like his cousins. I'm not treating him like a young kid, but like a businessman. In fact, I'm asking because I want to hear about his plans as a grown-up man. Without knowing what Dojun is thinking first, this conversation won't go anywhere. You know this too, Yoonji. I know about the significance of Kusan, but also that it's realistically difficult for me to fight for the throne. You asked for my plans, right? I plan to inherit everything grandfather gives me. And I will sell everything to whoever that offers a greater deal. Sell them? Is it money you want then? I don't necessarily have to receive money for the product I sell. Then, I'm not sure. I can't tell you anything because I don't have the product in my hands yet. I'll probably decide what I want after I get my hands on it. This should suffice as an answer for him to know what I mean. Although, whether my answer is honest or not is an entirely different matter. Being very careful. You were always a clever boy. You plan to keep your two uncles on each side of the balance scale. And wait until someone loses patience first and side with him to gain advantage in negotiation for what you own. Or I might just sell everything in the beginning because I don't want to get involved in the hassle. Like hell you would. He's definitely smarter than young June. I'm absolutely convinced now. You're the most talented guy in the entire family, Jin. Or an entire Jin family, Dojun. If you don't have the handicap of being the youngest, you would have definitely been the third CEO. Shit, I might be the third anyway. You just don't even know. And not the second? That's a display of his sheer will to become the next leader of Soonyang, no matter what. You're like, boy, I'll be like, boy, just wait. Just wait. Dojun, have you given up on your dream to become the CEO of Soonyang? For now. Are you saying you can change your mind later? That depends on how much of what grandfather is willing to pass down to me. Just let me know if you need my help. I will do my best to be a good father. As you should be. As you should be. Your brothers and sisters, they ain't shit no way. Vice Chairman Dojun Jin had a dinner meeting with the presidents of minor affiliates. I see, but you don't know what they discussed during the meeting yet. I didn't see the need to call out each of them to act, since it's kind of obvious. It becomes a lot more difficult to discreetly monitor the vice chairman if he sees we're on his tails and start taking precautions. Let's hear what you have in mind then. Most likely demanding their support with the shares each affiliate owns, in exchange for proper compensation should he become the CEO in the future. That's what I can think of. Is that it? He asked his son Yeonjun to meet up with Dojun, while Dongji met with him himself. Dongji did? Yeah, he went to Yeonji's house and had a drink with him apparently. I knew Yeonji was going to act, but Dongji too. They're both desperate to secure Dojun's support in this. They were probably threatened by the thought that the casting vote was going to fall into Dojun's hands at this rate. Such fools. None of this would have happened if they did a good job. How much are you actually thinking though? Enough for Dojun to really have the casting vote in his hand. How much do you think is appropriate? I think it's best to get rid of any risk that could cause the corporation to split. So you want me to back one person up. But Dojun apparently isn't one of the candidates. You can't ignore the fact that he's too young. family feud isn't the only struggle we need to worry about. Enemies are lurking both internally and externally. Hawk J. If the person with the casting vote waves it around, the other two will certainly try to get on his good side, correct? Most definitely. Then, who has the most power out of all of them? The one with the casting vote or those trying to get on his good side? If it means to give enough power to decide the management structure, just how much is he thinking to pass down to Dojun? Are you planning to have Dojun sit on the middle of the seesaw to balance them out? That sounds accurate. I really just won't give it all to him. Honestly, I really just won't give it all. Think of ways to inflate the ownership shares first. Oh shit. As well as how to safely transfer ones I own. Understood. I'll make preparations. What happened with this accident investigation? I have guys monitoring the truck driver 24/7. If someone was indeed behind this whole accident, we will find out soon enough. Someone was behind it, just the question is who. What have you found? There aren't many privately owned real estate properties in Soonyang of Mapo. There aren't. What the hell do you mean by that? Somebody already made a move and bought out a whole bunch of them. According to real estate reports, most of the sales were made during the past April and May. It has to be Soonyang and Uncle Choi, as well as those bastards in politics. What about Susei? Did they buy everything there too? No, there haven't been too many deals in that area, so we are able to purchase properties there if you give the word. We will immediately begin working on the papers as soon as you tell us. Okay, you may leave for now. Have you spoken with the bank? Yes, sir. They said they can offer up to 2 billion won in loan without collateral. That's it? They said it's because each branch has a cap as to how much it can lend out. However, they're willing to offer 20 billion and 16 billion won to 2 distribution companies you own if the conditions are met. Elaborate. Their protocols require putting down your private properties as collateral, apparently. Do it. And get some advanced cash payment to my distribution companies from Soonyang Construction in the amount of 10 billion won. We need the president's signature in order to transfer that much money. Moreover, there are so many empty apartments and storage spaces due to the IMF crisis last year. Transferring 10 billion won when we're not doing too well financially might shut up and do as I say. I will ask President Song Cho-hong for the leeway, so just do it first and report later. We'll buy land with that money and take another huge loan with those properties as collateral. We can always return the advance payment that way if there's a problem. Understood. Stop talking back and prepare accordingly. So that deals can be sealed within a day as soon as I give an order. Have I made myself clear? Yes, sir. Well, you about to lose everything you own. You about to lose everything. That's still not enough. I must scrape as much as I can from other affiliates. I need to invest at least 100 billion won in order to make a decent profit. Damn it. I should have married the daughter of the bank's president. It would be awesome to take out massive loans and opportunities like this. Well, you already told us you suck with money and you really suck with finances, so it makes sense. I spoke with both Blue House and the National Assembly. Most of them like the idea because of the economic benefit it can bring about and the cultural output it can produce as a result. That's great to hear, Mayor. Are you going to announce it officially during your inauguration speech on July 1st? No. I intend to make a written announcement later without addressing it during my speech. It will be much easier to exclusively negotiate with Daeok Construction that way. But I will allow a select few competitors to enter the race later, of course. The thing is, I still haven't spoken with my father-in-law yet. If Soonyang Construction jumps in, I have no power to oppose that. You know this, right? Yeah, I'm aware Mr. Jin caused this entire project to go south. Should he wish to, any day of the week. That's why we need Dojun. I don't think he would step in. He's hospitalized right now, so it doesn't make sense for him to covet this. But I will have a word with him anyways. What you grabbing our hand for? Thanks, Dojun. You're going to be a big help. By the way, there is something I must discuss with Mr. O privately. Would it be okay for you to step outside for a moment? Mr. Choi, I'm afraid there isn't anything Dojun should know about this project at this point. He was the one that made all this possible after all. I'm going to tell him everything later anyway, so let's just have him stay. I see. Looks like I owe Dojun a big apology then. My term as the mayor is until June of 2002. And you're probably aware it's a presidential election later that year. You're trying to go for president? Is that what you're trying to say? I knew it. He's aiming for the presidency. Jeez. You're trying to go for president, my boy? Oh. Presidency, huh? Whoo, Dojun, your family, boy. Your family is a trip. It is a trip, my boy. I promise you, it is something else. It is something else. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.